Yeah, High Boy Turk from Cash Money Records. High Boy Turk. I want to thank you because BG said something on a song called CNN, and you was on UP Live while I was networking, and you was on TikTok. I want to thank you because you know why? Boosie, I think he's mad because you know I work for you, and I play your music, and what he doing? So I think Boosie mad because nobody worked for him and worked for Lil Baby and them, and nobody's not going on his side. And I just think that's where the part where God said that's where he's mad at. That's where he's mad because nobody ain't going on him and Yellow Breeze and Trap Boy Fred and them side and the rest of them side. And I think that's where they mad at. That's where they mad at. He talking about he cool with B Jizzle. I tell him go to CNN and listen to the song called CNN by B Jizzle. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to the song called CNN about BG. He said on the scene a song he wanted me to stay on my shit. I just told the president to clean up Boosie lies and what he told and stuff. To reach out to BG. I just let the president know to reach out to BG and let Obama know to reach out to BG and tell him that the lies that he told, he mad because what he done, he got caught in his lies with Dallas and him and number three. So I told the president, you and Senator Ted and the rest of them, can you reach out to BG and tell the truth that this is about honesty and truth? You hear me? You mad because they ain't playing you and doing what you doing. Chris Brown and them. I ain't even get mad at Birdman. Niggas mad because the nigga ain't doing that. Paul Wall, BG, no Paul Wall not decided to play his music and work for him. You don't know a damn thing about what's going on here. But you wanna talk about what's going on. BG told me to stay on my shit on the song, and we stand on our shit. What you talking about? You're not being honest as a real nigga, Boosie. So thanks to High Boy Turk, he was on UP Live, and some of these other artists is not on these websites. Dallas is so caught behind. Shout out to him, and I've been on Likey, I've been on other broadcasts. I'm still on UP Live. I'm still. He was High Boy Turk communicating with me off of TikTok. He throw punchlines, and you know what I'm saying. He talks about teamwork and he talk about this and this stuff. So I kind of understand when High Boy Twerk was throwing punchline at me from Cash Money, and we're talking about Big G, and I want to tell him thank you. You understand? Most people they blind because they so busy listening to Boosie, and the rest of them they blind and they don't understand those things. But I want to thank you because you're a real nigga and you listen, and you listen. But hopefully the president can clean up this mess, these little lies that I was trying to attack the Social Security, these little lies that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And clear up these lies. My only reason for getting on social media was to attack the Social Security. And people to get to know who my talent is and everything about me. So I had to attack this Walmart situation, and I told the Walmart CEOs I just went to Civil Rights Baltimore, and I just told them, hold up, I don't want you to change your mind about me sitting at the table. I'm not. They think I'm gonna be out on the streets. I'm gonna be married, sitting down and with somebody faithful. And I had from one of the preachers say, "Don't have a wife that don't listen and don't understand you more in spiritual side. They just don't think no any girl that ain't for God. That ain't for those things. So me listening to one of these preachers and understand not to keep away from me, that can be the biggest, that can be the greatest thing where I learned that. Listen to this one preacher, don't have a wife or a woman that don't have the same principle as God and marriage, and not about those things. I understand one night stands and understand sleepless nights and all of that, but when it comes to marriage and building that bond as one, that can be the most important thing that I understand. And no matter, I ain't gonna be on the street. My studio is gonna be in my house while I'm attacking this Walmart situation. And if they act right, we act right. We'll get something together. If not, we'll not act right. We come with a lot of security, a lot of police officers. If you don't turn to act right, how can we understand it? So I know the issues that they're in, and I know more goals need to be attacked and more things need to be attacked. So shout out to Hot Boy Turk. He gonna know what I'm talking about. He gonna know what I'm talking about on TikTok and YouTube. Go listen to that BG song called CNN. He told me to stay on my shit. But these streets want to manipulate you in Dallas, and people want to go, oh, you work for. They want to lie, man. Hey, dude. Yeah. I don't like recording. That's your recorder. No, it's a quarter. Take the quarter. If you want something. Look, he's gonna say something. I'll bring you some candy tomorrow. He gonna bring you some candy tomorrow. But yeah, that's what the situation is. So we understand what we have to do and understanding what we have to do. I just don't want to have no street rap. That's not what I want to do. So it's something else. I rather, I rather date a little person that's something. If I'm gonna be a part of Walmart and be date a little more people with a little more experience, like a Selena Ellie or any one of them, and any one of these people, Taylor Swift. I don't want to be in the arms of this any woman that just focus on the street music. So that's not what I want to do. So that's the biggest problem with that format and that thing. So we are not getting out. Words don't mean nothing to me. Actions mean more than anything. So I don't worry about, they say your enemy is shocked. They can never play a game on me. Because I know this industry. Before I'm gonna tell Boosie something. My heart still say enemy is shocked. I didn't have a chance to get to a computer. And the state of Texas was doing what they're doing with the Dallas mayor. I didn't have those chance to do those things. I don't need to be on the streets. And I don't have nothing to do with them. But the mayor know what he done with the rest of the Texas legislators and the rest of them. Boosie, reach out to Obama, Boosie. And I'm about to tell Joe Biden, y'all care about the more of your election more than you care about justice and liberty and standing for what people have done people wrong. So let me tell you something. Obama was already watching. Don't come at me like that when he was already watching my social media. You see, you just one thing God said. You just can't watch people's words. You got to watch the spirit of them. Those things, you rappers saying things, trust me, I catch on to more things than I know. And right now, I have a situation going on in my house, but God told me to balance myself out through all of this bullshit. Through all of this bullshit that's going on. And have self-control. So I bought Turk. I want you to tell him, thanks for the community, the punchlines on thing. But I'm not getting into with those things. Even though if y'all don't keep y'all promise in this music thing, and y'all don't keep y'all promise, God say, look, it's not all about that. As long as I stay humble, whatever when it's time to stay humble, and I don't have to be in the hip hop music. And I want to let you know something. I have other plans. See, I got more creativity with me right now. I'm just so pissed off because Carter B shouldn't take off, and I'm so pissed off at that matter right now. That we lost Takeoff, and I'm so pissed off because of these lies in this situation. Yellow Breeze and them lies in Houston, them. I'm damn upset right now, guys. So even if Joe Biden did, he say he promised me something. Let me tell you something. I study my books, and they don't got nothing to do with that. And I'm gonna tell the Justice Department, my books don't got nothing to do. My knowledge and my book knowledge don't got nothing to do with Trump's situation. That don't got nothing to do with that. Trump lied. I don't just take his words. So let me tell you something. So when it's time to come together, I had to handle all of my issues with everybody. And tell the CEO, God said, I wish you can live up to your opportunity. If you can't live up to your opportunity, we rather settle for justice and settle for other things from dirt in the middle. Daddy, you on your phone? What? What? But so, how about Turk? And I hope you get this message. God said, I hope you get this message. Even though if y'all don't keep y'all word, you heard me, yeah, whatever that is, I'm not saying you're a fake person or nothing. You know, but the way Dallas been playing, and we from New Orleans. You know, I know we got cutthroat niggas in New Orleans too, so some of them, I'm not starting nothing. You know, that's not the mindsets in New Orleans, but even if you don't keep anything of those words, and I want to tell you something. it's just not about those words for you. You had the honor to throw punchlines at me. That what matters the most. And I want to let Hot Boy twerk them. That what matters the most, man. You throw the punchline you made at the top of the conversation, and it's confusing the industry when you're throwing punchlines and you're not mentioning names. So um those things are with those situations. So Hot Boy Twerk, I hope you hear me. Um Even though if you don't keep your word, man, you said teamwork. And if we in this game, Hot Boy Twerk, and when we meet up one day, I don't care if it's 2 or 3 years. And if I do it when I get my set down with my place and I get a studio built in my place, I'm gonna call you up and I'm gonna send you that link and send you some money and do music with you. We don't have to be together to do music. When the perfect time comes, God said, when the time comes, when we do studio, when the time comes, trust me, we're gonna call that link up and we're gonna do it together. God said we're gonna do it together. God said real people gonna make history. We gonna make history. Even if it take next year or whatever, how long it takes, it's gonna come, Hot Boy Twerk. That go for DJ Khaled. That go for Drake. I don't have no problem with Paul Wall or Kiki. I have no problem with them. These are people that didn't do me a damn thing. I have no problem with these young Beyonce. But I understand the meaning of growth and understanding the visions of it. I told the Walmart just now when they got my message, God said, listen to me and the American people, the people on Instagram and everything. We have not stopped. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was working at Walmart, and I threatened to call the corporate office, they feared what I was going to do. They feared they kept picking with me. We're gonna talk about that, Dylan Miller. We're gonna talk about that because every time I got in that break room and Jessica, them, and I say, I told I want everybody in that Walmart thing in that store. If they kept picking with me, the reason it wasn't my emotions, and I'm gonna tell them it wasn't my emotions. They were scared that I was threatening to call about them mistreating me, and I wanted y'all to listen. And I was gonna call corporate office on them and how they mistreated me. So let me tell them something. And I want the CEOs to know. I want them to know. They panicked. Gnashing them at 299 and 6 pack when I threatened to go overboard or to mistreat me. Because I know one thing when they told me before they hired me back, we're gonna get to the bottom of this right now. Walmart, the corporate office. But Doug Miller pushed it too far. My words, understand that. It was to get to Social Security, and Social Security changed the answer machine. We have attacked our mission. But he pushed it too far with his behavior and his employees' behavior. So not just from one Walmart, two Walmart, three Walmarts that I went to, you're gonna pay me for.
Okay, the phone not working.
Yeah, it did. You let it die. You gotta let it charge.
No, I heard that noise. Is it good?
Yeah, because it's dead. When you gotta let it, you gotta keep it on the charger. When it gets to 20%, you gotta let me charge it. Come on. Come on. Ah. 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 Ah.
You can't get it.
Ah. 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 Let me charge now. Ah.
It's working.
So it gotta charge. It can't work, you gotta let it charge.
Okay,
It's still dead, let it charge. You can't just play on it. You want something to drink?
Huh?
You want something to drink?
Yes.
Alright. I'll see y'all.